So I was asked a question yesterday why I was harping on everybody not to sell weakness in the indices. Well, there were a couple of reasons. It wasn't just one. Two, it was first of all, it was just the day of the week it was. I did not want to sell weakness on a Wednesday. One of the other reasons was that the S&P bond spread got the weekly ORL stops early and came back up, which made me not want to sell the S&Ps, because Wall Street is, for 40 years, interest rates have been going down and they've been buying stocks. And these people are still programmed to do the same thing, right or wrong. The bull market in the bonds was broken, a year ago. They still haven't gotten the memo. All right. The other part of that is that European debt was rolling yesterday and into last night. So the March Bunds, the March Bonos, and the March Italians were all being bought against selling of the Junes. Everybody was short Italian debt on the roll. People had to cover their shorts in the Marches and resell the Junes. So that was another reason that was keeping a bid to the long end of the curve. Now, we spent a lot of time yesterday looking at the 210 and the 530 and where they were, and the 618 of the life of the 2-year futures, knowing that it was going to take a few days, maybe even a week, to digest the level, and either it was going to go through it or it was going to reject, and it was going to start to move the other way. Now, when you get to a 40 or a 50-year level in instruments, the best thing to do is not overtrade. You want to see what the direction is going to be, and you have to wait for that. So does that ring a bell for you? So all day long, I know that if you sell, if you think the S&Ps are going to break and you sell them and the bonds are in rally mode because they held the 30-year broker point held and started coming back up late in the day, that the last thing you wanted to do was be short the bonds and be short the stocks. And at least you weren't going to be allowed to sell it until the next time frame, and it was going to be closer to London's opening last night, because that's when the debt roll happened.